welcome to another new episode of Action Video Game Talk. I'm your host, Scott Action Jackson. Thanks for joining me today, or tonight, or whenever you're watching or listening to this video. I do have a new, well, not quite new, but another list of news articles to go through to share with you and to give opinions on them, so let's hop right into it. First up, we have, I guess, these talks, rumors, whatever, of a Batman Return to Arkham HD collection. Recently, it's been leaked, or an email was sent to Eurogamer by a reported GameStop employee, and yes, this is not me, but it was announced that Batman Arkham HD collection contains Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City, and all previously released DLC for the games. Also, on the European Ratings Board, a listing for Batman Return to Arkham, Arkham Asylum has popped up. All these indications seem to be revealing that either this Return to Arkham is going to eventually be revealed, or it should be announced soon. Now, for me, I would love to see an HD remastering of Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. More so, Arkham Asylum. Because I think Arkham City is the one where the whole gliding missions came with your cape. And I kind of had some issues with those. Even though apparently a lot of people had no issues at all. But it's like, I kind of hate that stuff. I hate missions where you have to do your whole gliding thing and you can't get it turned up into the wind at the right time to go up some. So it's like, fuck it. But the fact that the possibility of these coming with all the DLC content means that you can play as additional characters. Because I think in Arkham City, you can switch over to Catwoman. Now in Arkham Asylum, I don't know if the Xbox One version, because this was announced to be coming out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So nothing about a PC edition. But I know back when Arkham Asylum first came out, the PS3 had exclusive rights to the Joker mission things that you can play through. So I don't know if that would actually transfer over to the Xbox One version or not, or if it would remain like a Sony exclusive. Now in that aspect, I would love to be able to play that again, considering what we kind of all know happens in, kind of happened in the ending of one Arkham game, that we don't have the Joker around anymore, except I guess as a mind fuck for Batman in Arkham Knight. But the weird thing is that we've been hearing about rumors about this Arkham Collection HD remastering for, I guess, since before the Arkham Knight came out. So, with the fact that this stuff is being, I guess, re-leaked or just thrown out there recently, it's like, if Rocksteady Studios isn't gonna let this out, they might be waiting for something else to announce with it. Because with as successful as the Arkham franchise has been with them, they could be working on something new as far as the DC universe. Now we got more rumors. This one relating to Fable Legends. The latest rumors are saying that Fable Legends might not be dead after all. Now, sources at Lionshead said that discussions are ongoing about saving the free-to-play RPG, and the workers were kind of given an opportunity to... They were, quote, quotations, being surveyed as to whether they would like to continue working on the game in place of the redundancy package that they have been offered. One source says the new offer is because of the proposal from some members of Lionhead to take Legends and continue development as an indie studio. Now, this would be interesting if they were to continue working on this Fable Legends game. I mean, they've been working on it for years. So, I mean, to just give up on it like this is probably a bit disappointing. I mean, I'm guessing it was, if I had to guess, maybe about 80% done from all the footage that they showed and all the gameplay, the cinematic stuff. It had to be like 80 to maybe 90% done. And if it's being transferred over to maybe like an indie studio to complete, I don't know if this would stay an Xbox One exclusive or not. Because Lionhead, as far as I know, and I think I read, has shut down. And this game has been more or less canceled. So, this was going to be from what they showed, this was going to look like an awesome Xbox One exclusive game. And like I said, it is a free-to-play RPG. Now, like I said from the start, these are rumors. This isn't actual fact. We haven't heard anything official yet. So, until we hear something from Microsoft, which I'm guessing we wouldn't hear anything else from this until maybe closer to the E3 press conference, which is... Actually, E3 is in a few months, isn't it? Because I think it's in June. But to me, I would love to see that this actually gets finally released, even if it is under a different name and a different studio to help complete it. Now, when the Final Fantasy, I guess, Uncovered event happened for the Final Fantasy 15 game, they did announce originally that there was only 30,000 of these Ultimate Collector's Editions for the Final Fantasy 15 game, I guess, Collector's Edition. But Square Enix is going to be making more of them. It's a bit strange, but even though they originally sold out within, what, I think I heard maybe 20 minutes on their website, but somehow they're still going to make more of them, and it's saying that the second batch are coming soon. They're not saying when, they're just saying coming soon. So second batch of Final Fantasy 15 Ultimate Collector's Editions are going to be available to pre-order and reserve coming soon. Now, for those who don't remember what this little set contains, it does have a statue, I think the CGI movie, the Kingsglaive. It's going to have every episode of the anime that they made. Lots of DLC content. I think it's going to have, like, if it doesn't have the same steel cases as the deluxe edition, I think it's going to have, like, an alternative cases or something like that. That's if I remember this right. And there's going to be a lot more DLC content in it, too. So, with the price about $270, this might be worth it. I mean, it might be worth it for the game, the movie, the anime miniseries, the statue, the additional physical content, the additional digital content. It might be worth it to try and get this when the second wave of the Ultimate Collector's Edition hits. Might is the key word. Now, I know I have pre-ordered, reserved the Deluxe Edition, which all I'm getting is the game, the CGI movie, and a few extra DLC contents. This is not counting any other pre-order bonuses that might be available at your local retailers. And I know one of the additional DLC contents for the deluxe edition was, I think, a Sephiroth sword. So, even if you reserve just the deluxe edition, you're going to be getting a good amount of stuff with it. And who knows, Square Enix might decide, oh, guess what, we're going to throw a season pass out there for you to get too. Because right now, aside from Final Fantasy 15, there's only one other Square Enix, I guess, game that I'm looking forward to, and that's the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, I know I hate the fact that they're making it episodic, but they're claiming to make it episodic because each episode is going to be the length of a full game. So you're going to be spending that much detail on each episode in Midgar. Which, from the one thing that they were talking about is maybe each episode is going to be from different points of views. And to me, that's going to be very disappointing. Because Final Fantasy VII, you're playing as Cloud. That's what it is with the game. You're playing as Cloud. And the only other views I want to see is like maybe to be able to go back, well, to unlock additional people to play throughout the whole game. Not just, oh, guess what, you got to the end of part 1, guess what, you play as Barrett now. Oh, you beat that, guess what, now you get to play as Tifa. No, I want to play through all the way as Cloud. And then go back to the beginning, play through as Barrett. Then, once I beat that, go back, play through as Tifa. Well, Tifa with Barrett and Cloud, and you know what I mean. And with Final Fantasy 15, they're trying to build a lot of interest in this game. I mean, they're releasing all this additional stuff for you to know the background info. They're releasing the CGI movie. They're releasing the anime, the miniseries anime. They're doing these that one cell phone mini games thing. It's kind of like a pinball game. And then there's also the demos that have been released now. I mean, there's the Platinum demo, and then there's the episode Ducks or whatever. To me, I have been looking forward to Final Fantasy 15 for a while now. Not as much as, say, No Man's Sky, but still, I've been looking forward to Final Fantasy 15 for a while. And hoping that it turns out a hell of a lot better than the Final Fantasy 13s. Yes, Square Enix, I'm looking at fucking you. Final Fantasy 13s. A fucking waste of time. Well, that does it for this episode of Action Video Game Talk. Once again, thanks for joining me today, or tonight, or whenever you're watching or listening to this episode. Down below, if you want, you can leave some comments on the news articles I shared with you and give your own opinions on what you think about them releasing these bits of info from the collector's editions to maybe Fable Legends being released to the Batman Arkham HD collection thing. So, until next time, bye.